here we are on a cloudy day in Northamptonshire. I thought it was just too manky, the car, last time, so I went off and had it washed. So an update on the Civic. It's brilliant, as always. 144,000 miles, more or less. It has been a very busy car this year, about 20,000 miles. No problems, absolutely nothing. I had a headlamp fail on the bulb go on this side. I changed it. I've supposedly upgraded it to one of the aftermarket bulbs. I was going to do both at the same time, but the access to the bulb on the passenger side is difficult, so I haven't done that yet. But I need to take the battery out to do that. So I decided not to do that. I was doing it in the dark anyway. Now I've washed the car, I can really see this dent. It's a right bugger, isn't it? That's a proper little dent, that is. So that's annoying. Problems, no problems. Tires, Michelin tires that I fitted last year have been brilliant. They are showing signs of wear, but there's plenty of life left in them. Probably about 20,000 miles old now, maybe 25. Really good. Like, I'd be happy to change them right now after 25,000 miles. We'll stick another set on. But they'll probably go quite a bit further. A few little marks, stone chips, usual stuff on Hondas. You do get stone chips. Paint on the front end could always be thicker. Got a smashed fog lamp. I think that was a pheasant, but yeah, you do get a lot of them up here. A couple of scratches, not too precious about that. Had a new windscreen, had a big crack that ran more or less halfway across it, so got a new windscreen. I don't think the new windscreen is as good as the original. I don't seem to be able to clean the kind of mist and dust out of it, so I think that's in the glass somehow. They adjusted the anti-collision distance, so it had to be fitted in an actual unit rather than just being done at home, and that seems fine. But the automatic lights the dimming seems to happen when it's still not really dark enough, so that's something I guess could be adjusted, but it's not the end of the world. I was just watching the car while they were washing it and just thinking how I still love the look of it. I mean, and also it's just so practical. It's such a great car. Really comfortable. You can do any distance. I drove to Devon. It was a 5-hour drive just before New Year's, and we were down there for a week. We did a little bit of driving, mostly walking, but a little bit of driving, and then obviously drove home again. And you can just jump out of this car after any length of drive, and it's just so comfortable. And this week I'm going to Germany. I've got a 2-day trip out there. I'm going to northern Germany and then down to Frankfurt, looking at old Porsches. And I'm looking forward to it. You know, you're in a comfortable car. It's getting you about. It's just super reliable, so rock solid. And so that's going to be good. What else? I've got a bulb in the back that needs doing. It's had, I think, 2 oil changes since I did my last video. I've just gone back to using Smith & Allen oil, which is great. And yeah, it's not due another one for about 5,000. The front brakes are still the front brakes that were on it when I bought it, and they'd just been changed, I think, about 1,000 miles previously, so now they've done probably 60,000-70,000 miles, and still holding up great. They're just sitting on the bench in the garage, just waiting to go on when they need it. And I've got 2 dents there. Look, rear brakes fine, exhaust fine. Haven't had any warning lights. Haven't had anything unusual. Haven't needed to worry about anything. Lost a little bit of air in the tyres. Checked the tyre pressures before I went to Devon. I'd lost a little bit of air, but nothing serious. And I've got a good tyre guy, so I can ask him to look at that for me. But yeah, it just keeps trucking on. It's just brilliant. And at 145,000, I'm not thinking I'm not nervous about doing more miles. You know, if I keep it for another year, it'll be close to 165, 170. If I keep it for another 2 years, it'll still be under 200. So I'm not nervous about doing those miles in this car. I mean, a lot of the comments on YouTube are from people who've done well over 200,000 miles. And I don't see why this thing wouldn't keep going. So, but at this stage, if it was to have a major event, it's certainly earned its money for me, and I'm really pleased with it. But everything about it I like. It could be the dipped beam headlights could be brighter, and it's back to the old complaints. You know, there's no place really to put your glasses, but obviously you can just put them in the glove box in a glasses case, and yeah, other than that, nothing. The media could be a bit better. I listen to a lot of podcasts, but you can just run them through the Bluetooth audio and they're fine. And that's it really. So nothing to report. Very boring. Car's had a wash. That's probably the most exciting thing that's happened to it in the last 10 or 12,000 miles. Finally washed it. Anyway, I'm off to the gym, so I'll update you later on.